The world Marcus Aurelius ruled was not peaceful. It was loud, violent, unstable. The Roman Empire stretched across continents, but it was cracking from the inside. Cities suffocated under plague. Borders were constantly attacked. Greedy politicians whispered lies behind marble walls. Generals dreamed of rebellion. Power changed men. It corrupted them. It turned rulers into tyrants. And now, imagine this. One man stood above it all. He commanded the strongest armies on earth. He could destroy families with a sentence. He could rewrite laws with a thought. History tells us men like this become monsters. But Marcus Aurelius didn't. Instead, when the world screamed for violence, he chose restraint. When chaos demanded cruelty, he chose calm. And when absolute power tested his soul, he chose to remain good. Not perfect, not flawless, but principled. This is not the story of how Marcus Aurelius conquered the world. This is the story of how he did not let the world conquer him. Marcus Aurelius never dreamed of becoming emperor. He dreamed of becoming wise. As a young man, he rejected luxury. He slept on simple beds. He studied philosophy instead of politics. While others chased pleasure, Marcus trained his mind. He believed the greatest enemy wasn't an army. It was a corrupted soul. Then fate intervened. The throne of Rome was placed in his hands. Suddenly, the philosopher became the ruler of the world. And Marcus understood something terrifying. Power doesn't make life easier. It makes every flaw louder. So instead of trusting instinct, instead of trusting emotion, Marcus turned inward. At night, after battles, after councils, after grief, he wrote to himself. Not speeches, not propaganda, private reminders, warnings, corrections, lessons. These writings would become meditations, one of the most honest books ever written by a human being. And within those pages, Marcus left us a blueprint, not for ruling an empire, but for ruling yourself. Marcus Aurelius lived in constant pressure. Every day brought new disasters, new threats, new responsibilities. If he panicked, Rome panicked. If he lost control, millions suffered. So Marcus disciplined his mind relentlessly. He wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your judgment about it." This idea saved him. Marcus understood that events are neutral. It is our interpretation that creates suffering. An insult is just sound. A setback is just circumstance. Fear lives only in the mind. While others reacted emotionally, Marcus paused. He asked, "Is this within my control? Is my response helping or harming? Am I acting from reason or ego?" Practical lesson for you. Your life improves when your reactions improve. You don't need a perfect world. You need a disciplined mind. When something angers you, pause. When something scares you, observe it. When chaos arrives, slow down. Calm is not weakness. calm is power under control. Marcus Aurelius never forgot that power is temporary. He reminded himself constantly, do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Unlike tyrants, Marcus did not rule through fear. He ruled through duty. He believed leadership was not privilege, it was service. When others abused authority, Marcus restrained himself. When betrayed, he resisted revenge. Because Marcus knew, once you use power selfishly, you lose your soul long before you lose your throne. Practical lesson for you. Power shows up in small ways. How you speak to people who can't benefit you, how you act when you're right, how you treat others when you're tired. That's where character lives. Ask yourself, if I had more power, would I be more kind or more cruel? Train for that moment now. But Marcus feared something more than corruption. He feared forgetting how fragile life really is. Marcus Aurelius thought about death every day. Not because he was dark, but because it sharpened his focus. He wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." Death made Marcus humble. Titles faded, insults shrank, ego disappeared. What remained was purpose. He didn't ask, "How will this make me look?" He asked, "Is this worthy of the little time I have?" Practical lesson for you. Most people live like time is infinite. Marcus teaches us, live like it's precious. Say what matters. Forgive faster. Stop delaying courage. Because one day, all that will matter is how you lived when you were here. Meditations was never meant to be read. Marcus never tried to look virtuous. He tried to be virtuous. He wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." No applause, no validation, just quiet integrity. Marcus believed morality wasn't a performance. It was a habit. Practical lesson for you. Who you are alone matters more than who you are admired as. Do the right thing. When it's inconvenient, when it goes unnoticed, when it costs you comfort. That's where real strength is built. Yet Marcus Aurelius endured deep pain, and still, he did not become bitter. Marcus lost children. He watched Rome suffer. He carried unbearable responsibility. But he refused to let pain poison him. He wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Pain became training. Hardship became discipline. Marcus didn't ask for an easier life. He demanded a stronger soul. Practical lesson for you. You will suffer. The question is, will it harden you or refine you? Pain is inevitable. Bitterness is optional. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire of stone and steel, but his true empire was internal. He proved that power doesn't require cruelty, strength doesn't require noise, leadership begins with self-control. In a world addicted to ego, Marcus chose humility. In a world of chaos, he chose clarity. And that is why his words still whisper to us today. Because the greatest victory is not conquering others. It is conquering yourself